Flank's over there. I am your vampire piratess. Ah, we're back. It's KJ, and next we have Bats Day at the Fun Park. Now walk the plank.
That's Carrie, Tanis, Andrew, and I'm Sam.
Kitty.
I usually end up taking like a week's vacation around Bats Day, and then we'll come down and hang out here. And
this is their first time, and they've been a little skeptical walking around some of the corners and seeing some of the things, but they're having fun, as you can see.
One of the nice things about Bats Day is the fact that we get a lot of families now that come to this. A lot of people don't realize that. There are families. This is a nice event where families that have kids normally can't bring their kids to show them the stuff that they're into.
I would say it's a day to have fun and just kind of freak out the normals.
There's a lot of us here today.
Yes, we noticed. Their outfits. I want to know what they got.
You'll see the majority of them in front of you. Yeah, you want to see a site, go to the Mahana Mansion.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hello and welcome to Bats Day 2005. Come on into the Black Marketplace.
My name is Heather, and I'm with Fairy Cat Bath Products.
I'm Ryan, and I am selling all of my wife's homemade throat corsets and armbands.
Bats in the Fun Park originally started off as a get-together meet between two Gothic clubs, a Gothic club and an industrial, and a Death Rock club. One was in West Hollywood, the other one was in Long Beach. The West Hollywood club called Release the Bats, which is still running today, called me up and said, hey, we're going to go to Disneyland. Do you want to come along with us? We're going to bring our patrons that come to Release the Bats. Why don't you, because I was running a Gothic club called Absence at the time, said, why don't you bring along your patrons and we'll make a day out of it? Well, I said, sure.
Bats Day? I like to think of it as a holiday because it's higher in my book than Christmas and my birthday and all of that. But it's just when you can get together with a bunch of people you have things in common with and go to the happiest place on earth. And since there's so many other people that are like you don't get looked at as funny if you were been there by yourself.
Bats Day to me is the one time a year when we get together with all of our friends who live all over the country and everything. We've met so many people over the years doing this. Yeah, me and my husband make them. We find dolls and we redo them, and he sculpts the teeth on them.
They look like real teeth.
Thanks.
I think it's just a celebration of getting to go out and kind of being that self that you are after hours.
I came up with the name. I put together like a raffle, a scavenger hunt kind of a situation, meeting times and spots. And the very first year we had about 90 people. Of course, now 7 years later, it has expanded into this full-fledged event that is just out of control.
No out front. He's small. He's like a little kid.
There's different meeting places. We meet at the castle for a big, huge photo shoot and do a big group photo. And now there's a baby bats for all the people with their little baby bats. And it's so cute to see all the little kids all decked out in their boots and their fishnets. And there's the Haunted Mansion, our favorite and final destination where we take our final picture. Come on, there's evil villains. We go and instead of cheering all the good people on, we cheer for the villains.
I think one of the reasons why goth fits with Disneyland is because it doesn't fit. I think that's the reason why. There's also a lot of darkness with Disney. Go back and look at a lot of the films. Snow White, that's a really dark movie. Look at Fantasia. The demon, Chernabog, that comes out in Night on Bald Mountain. I mean, you know, there's a lot of darkness in Disney.
What was your favorite?
Usually Splash Mountain, but we got really wet. Okay. So it wasn't my favorite. Haunted Mansion is classic. Yeah, Haunted Mansion. Let's just go with Haunted Mansion. To be honest, goth is kind of dead, and no pun intended.
think the whole goth subculture kind of fell apart back in '95, and the reason for that is because there's not a lot of goth music coming out. A lot of things have changed, a lot of things have morphed, a lot of things have like moved on. And there's a lot of diehard gothic people out there, and I salute them all for keeping it alive, you know? But that's one of the reasons why Bats Day is not just a goth event. It started off as a goth event. It's not 100% full goth event because we've got every part of the subculture coming to this event.
I'm here for unity. I want this to go beyond Bats Day, you know? We come here and we celebrate and we're community, and all of a sudden Bats Day is over and like nobody talks to each other anymore.
What is goth? Goth would be a general blanket term used to describe an individual who has a predisposition to like things that are black, lacy, death and dark and spooky and scary. But I'm a happy goth, so whatever.
I don't consider myself goth. I mean, I think the word goth is a label, but I think what it is it's more of a style, and I think and it's a combination of styles. So we have the more traditional romantic goth that would be, you know, like Victorian, Edwardian, and then we have more of the cyber, the younger kids coming in. Disneyland is, you know, really, honestly, the happiest place on earth. Why would you not want to go to Disneyland, you know, and have a good time, whether it's goth day or not?
It's amazing how the happiest place on earth and being stereotypically gloomy can actually work very well together.
Maybe one day we'll take over Disney.